the black people in NRL though.
Bruh, I think...
What is going on there? If I grew up in Australia and I wanted to play footy, my parents would be like, you're not playing that one. You are not playing that one. Because you still on brain damage, you are not playing that one.
Bro, you're fit, man. Do you train it often?
Bro, I'm on the Ozempic now, man.
What's that? Is that like a steroid?
Nah, I'm on the peptides, bro. A lot of man don't know, but man's on the peptides now.
Yeah, like,
you as a player can't even react to your own clip because you're getting copyrighted by the NRL and you play in the NRL. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome back to the Mayday podcast. I'm your host, Terrell May, and today is a different one. He's here because the internet loves him and he's killing it in the online space. He's from a town in England called Luton, ex-semi-pro footballer, and now building a whole comedy career in Australia while pretending he knows nothing about anything. Olan Tekkers, welcome to the show, my brother.
Appreciate you,
you, man.
Love.
Thank you.
You say, are you a football fan?
Nah, just...
You got the Madrid jersey on, bro. Come on.
You're Chelsea, eh?
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Nah, so I'm sponsored by Adidas.
You can't be a football fan if you're sponsored by Adidas, bro. You can't not be.
The only thing I like really followed in football when I used to play FIFA very like hard out.
You boys are into the FIFA thing. You was who did you? Obviously, you probably played with Madrid and United.
Nah, I was a Borussia Dortmund.
When you were playing on FIFA.
Yeah. Back in the day when
they
had
Royce and Bellingham and
those things.
Okay, yeah. No, Dortmund was a cold team when they had that. Oh, okay.
That was my team. And
you're a bit of a gamer as well.
Yeah. I used to play professionally COD.
Professionally?
Yeah. When I was like 16, 17, 18. Yeah.
What? So you was locking in on COD in the bedroom for hours?
Yeah, bro. I was like. At one stage, I was
professionally for COD.
Yeah. So I was doing my little thing there, and then I had the lock-in footy, bro.
Yo. So it's either gonna be a pro gamer or footy player, one of the two.
Yeah, but like pro gaming in Oz ain't big. Even
you could still get bread from that.
It
doesn't really matter, especially in the pro gaming space. You could have done, obviously in the past now, but tournaments in abroad and all that kind of yada. And then obviously now, which wasn't back then, but the Twitch streaming is picking up now. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah,
I want to try and get into the IRLs.
Just
walking around with a camera. I love those neon and that.
Yeah, IRLs are funny, man. Yeah. And I think nowadays that's what people are looking for the most. You know, what I mean? They want to see organic, real content that's like
bro.
Just happening right now. Watching it in real time. Also, it's a weird because it's like an alternate reality. You're watching someone else and then you're like, "Yo, make sure you do this," and then they go do it. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a strange one, but yeah, IRL is probably where Twitch streaming is at the moment. Massive, bro.
Yeah, because like 5 years ago, I remember everything was like popping off if you done like those fake pranks or fake. But now everyone hates those and they like to see the raw like. It's true. They like the
gold digger pranks and all that stuff on YouTube. All the pranks and it's true nowadays. Like if it comes across as fake or staged or anything like that, people are like, nah, I'm off.
They'll click off it, bro.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true.
Mayday fans, it's TMAY. If you're tuning in for the first time, or you've been here since day dot, hit that subscribe button and turn the bell on so you don't miss anything. And if you're on Spotify, let's run up 1,000 reviews. TMAY's ready, bro.
So footy for you, when you started, you just said that decision you had to make the 17, 18, and then was it the Roosters, yeah?
Nah, so I was at Penrith.
You was at Penrith,
so
then Roosters?
Penrith and then Blacktown, Workers.
Workers.
So just like not even NRL, it was like
is it
under New South Wales Cup. I just done a contract there. And then COVID hit. And then Roosters offered me during COVID. And then I went and done my thing at Roosters. And then obviously that big drama happened, left.
Yeah,
Tigers
I know you
now.
kind of said your piece on it. Like,
you
kind of talked about it already. But now you're smashing it at Tigers, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing there and loving it, bro. And obviously it's closer to home. Got boys that I grew up with since I was young, like Tito, Jerome.
And in the West as
my
well.
brother. Yeah, in the West. And then I got like all the boys, like our team's just full of Islanders.
Yeah, proper, man. This year Tigers are looking scary, man.
Yeah.
Hate to say it. What we got to do to tempt you to come over to Para, bro?
Nah, I was actually gonna so I was sussing Para because I knew Rousey from Roosters. Me and him were close, but they had no money. Yeah, and then
see what I'm talking about, Para, bro. Come on,
Nah, they're doing their thing, bro.
We are doing our thing, but you know, I want big signings as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man, no. So you was close to going, but obviously, yeah.
And we got them this Monday, so
it's gonna be a tough one. Is it Combank?
Yeah, Combank. Yeah. So
geez.
Easter Monday, we always verse them Easter Monday. But
I'll be watching that one. Man. Don't go too hard on us, bro.
Nah,
Take
bro.
it easy, bro.
You tell your boys to chill, man.
We need the dub, bro. We're coming off that loss to Penrith.
Oh yeah, but bro, everyone's losing to them.
Yeah, true, man. They're
getting flogged by them.
Yeah, they're playing some mad footy, man. They are playing some mad footy. For you, what was the difference between playing for Roosters and playing for Tigers at the moment? What would you say? What's the big difference?
I don't know. Probably when I was at Roosters, I was not a nobody, but I wasn't a major
established.
Yeah, I wasn't a major like the guy that you go into the game and you're like, bro, we gotta watch this guy. Whereas when I go play for Tigers, I'm like the guy.
Yeah.
Not the main guy, but like I'm like
they gotta watch out.
Yeah, like bro, like this guy's doing his thing, so you just gotta watch him. But I feel like that's every team now. Like if you're playing NRL, bro, you have to be a gun. Like you can't just roll into NRL and think, oh, fuck, I'm gonna do my thing. Nah, it's like
I mean, from my perspective, like I always compare it to football because obviously like that's my background. That's what I grew up playing. You know, that's what I know the best. And it's like any athlete that's at the top of their game, you have to be
100%.
Do you know what I mean? And in the NRL game, I feel like you get criticised a lot, man.
Nah, we do. But
how does it feel for you? Because obviously you're going into the content creation space as well, but also being a footy player. I feel like they're always like, shut up and play footy, but you're out here doing your thing, you know, out here on the internet. You know, what made you want to do that?
Nah, I just took a chance. Like I've always loved like I said, I was doing YouTube when nobody knew me. Like I was posting my gaming content. I was trying to stream. And I was like, bro, I always wanted to do something. And then I started like watching vlogs like maybe a couple of years back. Then I wasn't really a big name, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna post to waste my time because no one will watch. And then when I went to Tigers,
right? See, you always got to post, man. Yeah. Regardless, that's just one for content creators out there or anyone that's listening. You know, you're thinking about posting or, you know, you're thinking about making content. Like I always say now, everything is content. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter what you're doing, even if you're a builder. Yeah. Do you know, even if you're working on trains, whatever you're doing is content for somebody, because there's a niche market for whatever you're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, nah, that's good, man. You ended up posting eventually.
Yeah, I just posted and then it popped off and I was like, oh, people actually like my stuff. Because it was different. Like, I was different to every NRL player. I was like posting raw stuff, like stuff people don't really get to see.
Yeah, the BTS.
BTS kind of thing. And yeah, but people liked it. And I was like, oh, that's weird because people usually hate me. So,
But people actually like me for once. Oh, okay, this is a different feeling. Yeah. Okay, let me sit in this one now.
And then, I started doing that. And then I was just playing good footy. And obviously when you're playing good footy, people don't care, bro.
That's the question I was going to ask as well. Like, is it a bit of a, you know, double-edged sword when you're making content and you're a footy player? Because it's like, if you're playing well, they're like, all right, give us all the content. You're funny. But then if you're not, they're like, bro, shut up and play footy, man. I think Sean Johnson said it on a podcast recently.
Nah, saying that he was saying like people don't realize how much like an NRL game can depict your week and that kind of stuff. Like it does, like, bro, it plays such a big part on your week. Like losing a game versus winning a game. Yeah. Like when you're winning, you're happy. Like you're on top of the world. You want to post. You want to be seen. When you lose, bro, it's like.
You're not. Nah, how did you handle it, or how do you handle it at the moment? Like, are you still finding that balance of when you win or when you lose?
So I was kind of like this year. I wanted to be consistent and post every week, win, loss, draw, anything, and I just needed approval from like the coaches and the boys. So they were like, "Yeah, bro, you got to do it. You got to show the truth behind like what we go through and that." So obviously we lost last week, and then I posted that vlog, and people loved it, bro. It was popping off like. Bro, thank you for letting us in. You know, we don't see this side of NRL players because it just shows at the end of the day, bro, we're all human.
You guys are all human. Win, lose or draw, like you're still going through the same emotions. You know, you still got to go home to your parents, your mum, your family, your missus, whatever, and you still got to deal with that. But then you also got to deal with the outside pressures as well. Do you know what I mean? I always remember the time where I think Para went to the grand finals. Yeah, I think that was my first year supporting Para, and. like afterwards, I think we had the what was it? Would you end the season do or whatever you call it, where they do all the awards and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then all the boys sat round and like they let me in, and it just felt like they're just all friends. Do you know what I mean? They were just all bantering each other, chatting to each other. Everyone's obviously sad about the loss, but it was like that's what it is. It's just that family feeling. But everyone else, it's no different to, like, say you play rugby league on a Saturday with your boys. No different to that. Or you, like, for me, it's no different to me playing on Saturday with my boys. But the only difference is the pressure from outside is crazy. Do you know what I mean? And the effects of winning and losing has a massive effect on everyone else. You know, those boys in that change room, they still feel the same way about each other. They still go for everything. Do you know what I mean? So
100%. You're right. Like, we're all boys at the end of the day. Like, a loss can affect the change room like a lot. Like, everyone's down, and you know, some boys take it very harsh. Like, I've seen boys cry. I've seen boys like lock themselves in a room. Like,
what's the worst thing that you've done after a loss?
See, that's I'm very different. Like, yeah, footy's my everything, but I don't try and like portray it to my family. Like, you know what I mean? I don't go home angry.
You're good at compartmentalizing it in a sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Once you're done with a footy game, you say you go home to whoever you go home to, or your brothers or your family, or you're just with them. You're not really thinking too much about footy. Like,
obviously, I think about the game. But I'm not like full like that's gonna ruin their day because my day's ruined. I'm not gonna go and ruin their day. It's like going back to my family and that it changes everything for me because like they don't realize what I'm going through, but they just like still see me as, you know, the partner, the brother, the son. So it's not like they're gonna change their way they perceive me, whereas the fans do. But at the end of the day, the fans aren't in my house. The fans aren't with me 24/7. So it's kind of like a cliche thing, but I see it as like they're kind of not going to affect my week. And it's good now because I'm off all social media. So
yeah, you were saying before we started rolling. So basically, you don't manage none of your things.
Nothing, bro.
So anyone that's sliding in his DMs, giving him hate, you know, you are not getting through to this brother because he's not handling his socials.
Exactly, bro.
What was that? What was the thought process behind that? Just like, you know, you're just away from that. You're just focusing on whatever you want to focus on and let someone else manage that thing.
Nah, 100%. It was just like, I just wanted to put all my focus on footy this year and my family and that kind of stuff, and let the outside noise be outside noise and not let it affect me, because, you know, everyone says like, oh, I don't read comments, or I don't.
Everyone does.
Everyone does. Bro.
Anyone that says they don't read comments,
they're
you're
lying,
capping, bro. It doesn't. And depending on the day that you're having, that's what depends if that comment's gonna piss you off or not.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? If you're having a good day and someone says, "Oh, you're a shit player," or "you're shit," you don't really care. You're like, but if you're having a bad day and someone's like, "Brother, stop playing football. You're dead." You're like, you're like, oh, not today. Do you know what I mean? I think it affects everyone. Say even me. I'm not even a football player, but when I make content and, you know, I notice the negative comments. You can get 100 good ones, but if someone says something negative, for some reason that sticks out. Do you know what I mean? For some reason, so bro. It affects everyone in different ways. It's not good to see it all the time, anyway. Yeah,
like you said about bro, you'll get like 100 comments of just nice, and then you look at that one comment that the bro is like blowing you up, and you're like, you're off it, and you're like, wow, how does that happen? Like, how does my brain switch from all that positivity to that one negative comment, and you want to reply and you want to give it back to him? And
do you ever reply to comments,
bro? So my first year or second year at Roosters, bro, I just went on a spree of like, you
were just replying.
Everyone like. In my request,
so anyone that was,
bro, legit, I kid you not. So
anyone that was like DMing you shit, you was replying to them.
Replying, bro. Like,
we need to get these DMs up.
Yeah,
bro. We need to see them. We'll get them in.
Bro, a couple of years ago, like people were sending me.
What was the worst DM? Like, obviously death threats, but was there any like just ones where you were someone just coming at you for your performance and you just said a little something back?
There was like those ones I play it off like, but the family ones is where I burn, bro. And then I'm just like, it was like heaps about my family, and then I'll just reply like, I'll send a picture, like, what's your addy, or like I'll send you my addy right now. I'll give you $1,000 to pull up.
Send location. Send location.
I was just doing that, bro. I was doing like being an idiot, and then as I got older, I was just like, bro, what am I doing with my life? Like, why am I giving this guy like my energy and that?
Bro. It's true. Do you know what I do? So what I do, sometimes I still do it, is like say there's a bad comment, I will like type out everything that I want to type out to him.
Yeah.
Like as I'm gonna send it, and then I'll just look at it, and then I'll just delete it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do. Sometimes that helps me. I don't know why. Because I'm like, this is what I'm going to write you. Little, look at you. Blah, 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 you flipping prick. This, that, and that. Your hairline's receding. Your missus has left you. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'll be like, delete it now. And then I'll just go away. I think that helps me anyway. But it's better just to not reply at all, bro. But yeah, you realize as you grow older, it's hard because you got to make a decision if you're going to feed the energy or not. Do you know what I mean? Because you want to reply because you're like, this is angering me. But it's like, if you reply, you're actually giving it more.
Exactly.
That's
more fire to the fuel.
Yeah,
bro.
That's what they wanted. You know what I mean? So
Mayday fam, don't forget the hype points. Let's run it up. We've set the floor out 100K per show. Come on, let's get it.
I was going to ask you, so obviously you're a prop, yeah?
Yeah, prop, yeah.
What would you say is the hardest position in the NRL?
I'll definitely have to say the spine. Anyone like fullback, hooker, halves, they have the most pressure on them.
Why would you say that?
Because they can dictate where the game goes. Obviously, you need your forwards to go forward and that. Like, you can't win without your forwards going forward. But at the end of the day, a half can change the momentum or change the game. Like that, like 40-20, in goal, like a line break, intercept, just like they can do stuff, and plus they get paid the most money. It's like the quarterback, you know.
Well, I was gonna say in football, like football is probably the centre mid or the striker. Do you know what I mean? Because again, they can dictate the way a game goes. Do you know what I mean? If you're centre mid, you have to be the most technical on the pitch. Which means you're getting the ball 24/7, and you also have to be the fittest because you're up and down. You're up and down. And then striker, we win, lose or draw. It's on you pretty much. Do you know what I mean? If we concede 2 or 3 goals, but with 2 goals, but you score 4. Do you know what I mean? And then your chances, you got to take your chances. So I would say striker or centre mid for football. Comments, you can let us know who's the most important. Who's the most important position in football and in NRL as well, man. But that's good. That's interesting to know.
On that, what position did you play growing up?
I was a centre back, bro. So
defender.
So the funny, it actually depends what level I'm playing at. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, for those that don't know, my background was semi-professional football. Played professional a little bit and mostly semi-professionally. And I was a left back, which is like on the left side, then centre back, and then centre mid. But centre mid, I basically had the technical ability for it, but I just didn't have the legs, bro. It's just,
true.
Bro, it's just too much running up and down, and then just got moved back to centre back because, it's easier for me. I could actually play 90 minutes there. But yeah, centre back for me, football was my life growing up. Yeah. I think anyone that is from England, there's just no way. It's like here, like football, like footy for you guys is like, for us, football, like you can't not see it. Do you know what I mean? You grow up seeing it everywhere on TV, whoever you're watching, whatever team you're supporting, it's just in your face. Everyone wants to be a footballer. You ask any kid in England under the age of 10, what do you want to be when you grow up? They're all going to say footballer. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I didn't realize the profession that I chosen was like there's 0.01% of people make it. And the thing about football is often what level you play at is decided at I would say like 11, 12 years old. Yeah,
I've heard about the academies. They got they're paying the kids massive money to leave school and that kind of stuff. So
pretty much what a lot of, let's say like a Chelsea or let's say like a United, they'll have scouts all over the world. So what they'll do is they'll bring, if they see a kid in, let's say in Nigeria, for example, that they think might be the next Messi, they'll go and scout that guy and then bring his whole family over to England so he can grow up in England, play in England, and obviously he's trained at England and they're putting in that work for him so that when he's 16, he's able to, 16 or 17, 18, he's able to go on and play for the first team. So that's how the system works because they also have that money to be able to do it. But the technical side of the game is football such a technical sport that if you don't develop the technical abilities by a certain age, you're pretty much done. So by 15, 16, if you haven't developed the technical skills, you'll never make it to a certain level. Doesn't matter how much work you put in, which is crazy because you got to think about yourself at 15, 14,
school,
13. Like you basically got to make a decision before you really know yourself that this is going to be your dream. Which is it's a hard thing to do, you know.
Now I've heard crazy stories about what those kids go through and that kind of stuff. And like you said, 15, 16, if you're not up to par with the with the main dudes, bro, you might as well just
and it's also being able to handle rejection. Like for me, like I had, which has helped me today. I had the kind of mindset of like, whatever. If you tell me no, I'm just gonna go to the next team. And the next team, and they're gonna. If they tell me no, I'll go to the next team. That's the only way I got to the level that I was gonna get to from taking so many no's. You know what I mean? Because football is a game of opinions. The same with rugby league is probably similar, where like a coach might be like, nah, I don't really want him, but another coach is gonna take him and you're gonna play. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And you're on the same level. Yeah. So it's a game of opinions, really. But when you're younger, it's harder, obviously, man.
Yeah. So football growing up. Do you got siblings?
Yeah, I got like, I got three brothers, all in the UK.
Oh, so they're still
back in the UK. Yeah. I'm the only one that came over, bro. Yeah. So I took the flight and just no looking back after that, man. Yeah. Once I come to Australia, it's a beautiful place, man. And a lot of English people are the same way. As soon as they come here, they don't want to leave, man. You know, beautiful weather, economy's nice. You can make money. You think you can make way more money over here, bro? Yeah, I think. Depending on what you do, but in England, it's like you basically get paid. In my opinion, you get paid less for the same amount of same job.
Yeah, same job. I've heard because my brother lives in England. My older brother. Yeah, he's been there for 3 years now.
What does he think?
Nah, he likes England, but like he just hates the weather. He reckons like, bro, you wake up, it's dark. You go to sleep, it's dark. Midday, it's dark. And he lives in where does he live? Beverly Hills, but he plays for Hull, and he reckons Hull's like the Mount Jordan of England. He's like, bro, everyone says that.
No one wants to live in Hull, I'll tell you that. No one's living there for free, man. Yeah. Oh my God, he's living in Hull, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, man. It's in England, it's like the graveyard shift, what we call it, bro. It's pretty much like when you wake up, it's dark, and when you go to sleep, it's dark, and you're doing that from like, I wouldn't say, November to like April, May, and then you're saving up a little bit of money, and then you go on holiday, and you have a little summer holiday, and then back to the grind again. So yeah, it's tough, man. Aussies don't know how good they got it sometimes, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what my brother says. He's like, bro, like there it'll be like 25 degrees and everyone thinks it's like hot as, and they'll go to the beach, and I was like, what? I was like, bro, that's freezing here. He's like, it's like he's like weird as, like everyone gets out, goes, and
I think as well the mindset in England it's a lot doggy dog world. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's a lot more every man for themselves kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like if no one's giving you no handouts or nothing like that. Like you got to grind twice as hard. I think you got to grind twice as hard. Yeah. And everyone's working the shifts that people are working, bro. Like even my best friends, bro, they wake up 6 a.m, get back 7, 8 p.m. at night, and that's just a normal shift for them, you know what I mean? So that I appreciate every opportunity I have out here, and I just work as hard as I can, man.
Yeah. So what's your background, but?
Nigerian.
Hey,
yeah, Niger, bro. You're what? You're Samoan?
Half Samoan, half Australian.
Half Samoan, half Australian. Yeah. You played for Samoa when you were younger, yeah?
Yeah, I've played for Samoa. I've played, I think, 6 test match now.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get called up and it says the World Cup and it's Australia and it's Samoa calling you up, who are you going for?
It just depends, because I've always wanted to play for Australia, but my brothers, like, I think their goal is for all of us to play for Samoa.
At the same time.
So I would choose like Samoa over that. Yeah. But one day I would like to play for Australia. Yeah.
How do you reckon the Samoans will take that?
Nah, they're fine. I've said it heaps.
Yeah, Okay, they're cool.
But the thing is, like, I'm not close to my Australian side at all.
Like, so you feel more in touch with the Samoan side?
Yeah, I'm way more in touch with my Samoan side. Aunties, uncles, cousins, speak to them every day. They
send the money back home and that?
Nah, not that far. Not that far, brother. Because then there will be no money. Nah, they I love
the Samoan culture, bro. I think it's so cool to me, and I just love the passion, bro. Obviously, when I made the videos about Samoa and England, I didn't know that I was offending a whole generation of people.
They go hard, bro. To be fair, they're like,
I had no idea. I thought this was just like little bants thing. And then I was getting like death threats and man saying, you monkey, this and that. I was like, yo, what's a bit of friendly banter? But that's how much it means to the Samoans. So I get it. Do you know what I mean? I get it. It's like it's an honor. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? To play for Samoa if it's your country. Do you know what I mean? I love it.
No, it's crazy. What about you? What would you choose, Nigeria or England?
Oh, bro, if I was good enough to play for any of them, I would probably choose. It'd be dumb not to pick England. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you'd be dumb not. But for my parents, I'll probably do Nigeria just so because I know that'd make my dad happy.
Yeah.
For my parents and like that heritage side, your like your ancestors and like culturally, you're making the whole generation proud.
Yeah.
If your name's on the back of a shirt of the country they're from, do you know what I mean? So from that side, I would probably pick Nigeria, man.
But World Cup, France, they have heaps of Nigerians in their team, don't they?
Nah, you know what it is in the France team? They got Congolese, they got Senegalese.
They got heaps of African nation, big boy.
The thing is, what is with the France? Basically, there's a huge like population that migrated from Africa regions to France.
Okay.
So what happens is they got the opportunity whether can play for their home country would be like Senegal, Cameroon, Congo, or they can play for France. You know what I mean? It just happens. They're just like, I'm going to play for France to win a World Cup. So same with England as well. England have got,
they got a few,
Yeah, Saka, Madueke. They got a bunch of players that heritage is Nigerian.
Yeah.
But obviously they're going to choose to play for England because they got more chance of winning the World Cup, winning the trophy and doing something crazy. But it's good and bad, because it's like, it's nice to see them. They're role models for people. But then as soon as England lose or something, there's racist comments everywhere.
Oh yeah, bro, that's how the world is, but
it is, man. As soon as you don't do something for them, everyone's calling you this and that.
Yeah.
And anyway, but yeah, man, that's England, man. That's the culture.
Yeah. What about content wise? Who's your favorite person you've actually been in the space with, and who's like, we won't out them, but like someone you took it the wrong way and it like didn't really like, you'll never work with them again.
Who was my favorite to do?
Yeah, like to do.
I feel like I would say Izzy, Israel Adesanya.
Oh, you've done stuff with
him?
Well,
it was Nigerian as well. It was through the UFC. Yeah. Any stuff with the UFC is probably my favorite because I'm just like a massive UFC fan. So stuff with Volk, Volk was cool. Rob Whittaker was cool, like super cool. Chunks.
You've done stuff with
Chunks. When he came over, I think it was when he last came to Oz. Yeah, me and him did a JD shoot together. He was super cool, super down to earth. That's who I would say. In terms of people that I didn't, I mean, I don't want to say too much names, but it's just interesting when you meet people. But I always think media, how people are on socials might not be how they are in real life.
Way different.
That's how I say it. Like, I've seen people that like, you can tell that they've just been doing, like, that's the thing about the content game. You can tell they've been doing it for so long that like as soon as the camera comes on, boom, they're into that.
Switch up.
Into that personality, whoever they are, and then it comes off. They're like, all right, fuck this, I'm out. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there's been people like that, but nah, that's just the nature of the beast, really, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And you still loving like the content creating and all that kind of stuff?
I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. I'm every year trying to expand, trying to do more, trying to be better. Just same as I was when I was playing football. Just like, how can I be better? How can I expand my content to just not short form, long form, making people laugh, doing stuff on stage, hosting, just doing different stuff to where you're just not in a box of content. You know what I mean? So what about you? Like, obviously you're doing the content thing now. You know, you're doing the vlogs. What are your goals with content? Like, where do you see it going?
I kind of see it kind of like, I love doing. I'm doing it as a hobby. It's not like a chore to me where I got to pick up the camera and go, oh, bro,
that's good. That's the best way.
Yeah.
Bro.
So I'm doing it as a hobby. Like, I love it, bro. Like, I'm not making like massive money or anything like that, but I just love how people react to it and love giving people insight. And I think everyone else loves it that I'm doing like the BTS, bringing people along.
BTS is so big as a fan because, like, from my perspective, it's like, we don't get to go on the inside of the changing rooms. We don't get to see what you boys are like behind closed doors. We don't get to see, the relationship or the banter that two teammates might have, because all we see is like you guys going on the field and then some stuff, maybe some social clips. You know what I mean? So when a player takes you behind the scenes, like Joey MANU does it as well. Like it's such an insight for a fan that we want more of that and we love it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely keep that up. I reckon you could have your show one day as well, bro. Yeah,
so that's what we're kind of working towards, is like trying to build our brand and then have that kind of stuff and just get like guys like you, content creators, that come on and just show them love, because I want to show everyone love. I don't want to just use this platform for nothing. I just want to bring, like I said, I'm bringing on different personalities to the podcast. I'm not just bringing footy players on. I'm just trying to spread my love, and because I was once that kid that wanted love, but I don't think there was many people doing content creating back in the day.
I was going to say, all right, on the field, So football for me, like when I'm playing football, I get in your head a little bit.
Yeah.
But not too much. You know what I mean? Like I'm the type to get in your head after I've done a massive tackle. Do you know what I mean? Like after I've gone in, bang, I've taken you out, slide tackle, I'll be like, get up. Yeah. Do you know, something like that. Do you know what I mean? But footy's different because it's such a physical game. So it cracks me up because I'm like, hold on. Imagine if I just talk shit in footy, but then the next minute, man's taking you out. Yeah. Like how does the chat go with like firing each other up when you're playing against someone and you're talking crap to them? How far do people go?
Nah, some people will go like very low. Some people just like get in your face. Some people say personal things. Even on the weekend, like I had a little argument. To be honest, I never start stuff, but like I'm never the first guy to say something. Yeah. I'll just reply. So yeah, something happened. I won't speak on a name and that. Someone said something to me, and then I said something back. Obviously, I regret what I said, but yeah, I said something back to him, but the mic picked up what I said. It didn't pick up what he said. So I was just replying to that guy talking shit first. But I'm never the one to start it. Yeah, but people do get in your head. Like we got players like Tito, Romy, that just like nothing personal. But it's just they're trying to pull you off their game. You know what I mean? They're trying to get in your head, which it's kind of funny, but that's not the type of guy I am. I'm not the guy that's trying to get in your face or speak on anything. I just do my thing, but I'll always reply like. I got a big ego when it comes to someone like trying to say something to me. I'll always reply in that, which I need to get out of my game and just leave it. But yeah, it's just hard.
So what would you say? Obviously, apart from this weekend, is there anything that stood out to you over the years that while you're playing, someone said and you've been like, nah, I've got to get him next tackle?
Yeah, no, it's just like some people will say personal stuff like about your family,
about your actual family.
Yeah, like about my actual family.
What? That's wild.
Yeah,
man.
but
that's a bit deep, man.
It is deep, but.
And then after the game, they might just be like, "Nah, that was just."
Like that's what I mean. Everyone's different. Like it's like you know what you said about the cameras. Yeah. Once they turn on the cameras, switch. It's like the game day. People switch, but very good blokes off the field. I've never had a run in with anyone off the field like.
But on the field, they switch and they're in that zone where you're not even like human.
Nah, you're not even like
yourself.
You're not yourself, bro. You're just like I said, like with football, like. Some people take it a bit far. There would be lots of football players that will...
100%.
Yeah, like get into... I've heard like a lot of stories about people searching up people's families and like trying to get into their head real bad. I was actually watching a little clip about some... I don't know, there was a soccer guy who was playing and the fans were booing him, bro, and he kicked the ball out and just walked off.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it must have been his home fans. Yeah, it must have been the home fans that were getting at him, because that would throw you off your game a little bit. Because if your player's playing bad or something, like every time he gets the ball, they'll like boo. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It'll throw you off. But if you're a pro, you should be able to handle that.
Yeah,
that's just part and parcel of the game. But yeah, football, I'm thinking... There has been incidences in football where stuff like that has happened. Yeah. Like Suarez comes to mind where he said something. I think it was to Ashley Cole or something, or it was Evra or something racist or something like that. Like but it's like blowing up. Like everyone knows about it. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy that when you say it. Yeah, once the people cross that line, boom. Do you know what I mean? They change it to someone else. I could understand. The only thing I could understand it if you were a fighter. Because a fighter, do you know what I mean? If you're a UFC fighter, if you're an MMA fighter, I can understand that aspect, because it's like this person is the only thing in the way of you getting to your dream or whatever. I get it. But when you're playing sport, you can say nothing to someone and just outskill them. Yeah. And, do you know what I mean? So yeah, everyone's different though.
Yeah, your actions speak louder than your words, I guess. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, for UFC fighters, that's how they make their money, bro. Like the biggest money makers. Look at Conor McGregor, biggest shit talker. But he's probably a nice bloke off the, you know what I mean? Yeah. He probably just does it all for the cameras and makes his money. And look what he done for the UFC. That's why they like people that talk shit. And
they're selling fights, bro. It's your job, really.
Exactly.
You're there to sell fights. Like you're doing something that's for the promotion. You're promoting the fight so more people come see it. Essentially, 100%. If they see a clip you going out, another guy saying something like, "Oh, I want to tune in now, see if he gets knocked out or not." Do you know what I mean? So I get that aspect of it, man.
Yeah, it's like content creating a bit. Apparently that Neon guy, he turns on like a personality for the stream, but apparently he's the best bloke like off the stream.
Yeah, I mean, that's the content game is similar, because it's like once the camera comes on, you might do something, or you're gonna turn into someone or be someone else. Whereas him, for example, I think he did a Perth. He was in Perth for a bit, and I think he came to Sydney as well. But he's obviously created a persona, which is the persona is like he's kind of like an 18, 19-year-old guy who doesn't know how to talk to girls and like socially awkward and yada, yada, yada. So as soon as the camera's on,
Bang.
that's who he's being, because there's a group of people that are like, that's what we know you for. But that's not him off camera.
Nah.
You know, he's a smart guy. He makes millions. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing. But yeah.
Nah,
It is
but
what it is, man.
I feel like some people come naturally, like you. You're
reckon?
probably just naturally funny,
Yeah.
bro, and you don't have to really turn on a personality to be in front of the camera. You just post what you post, and it pops off because that's who you are. And
Yeah, I'm lucky, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm lucky that, because my brothers were telling me as well, because they're like, wow, is it different for you? Like when we see your videos, because obviously they know me from whenever, they're like, that is you. That is who you are. You've always been like that. So it's like I haven't had to develop anything, because I've always been. But growing up, I'm the butt of the joke. Do you know what I mean? Like the guy that's getting roasted in the group chat, that was me, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like the guy that all the man are laughing at, like, that was me. Do you know what I mean? So it just happened that personality was perfect for being in front of the camera. So I'm kind of lucky and blessed at the same time, you know.
Nah, but I feel like that personality, like those people that get roasted all the time, they take roasting so well, and then when they give it, it's funny as bro. It's like the funniest thing
I could
ever.
take it all day, bro. Like it doesn't affect me. It's like I'll roast myself, bro. Failed, you know what you can say? Failed footballer. I didn't play football at the highest level. Cool, bro. That's all the things you can say about it. What else, bro? You know what I mean? So no, man, it's good.
Nah, but where do you see yourself in like the next 5 years, or you just day by day kind of thing?
Nah, for me, I'm very much like regimented on where I want to be and the goals that I'm setting and all that kind of stuff. Because for me, in the content space or whatever I'm doing now, I've just taken the same mindset that I did when I was an athlete and applied it to the content space.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I find this easier, because I'm in control of what happens, really. You know, when you're playing football, when you're playing a sport, there's a lot of things you can't control.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you might have an amazing game, but if your right edge or the person next to you doesn't play as well, you're covering two man now. That's not really, you're not. And then the coach goes, well, you didn't play that well. Do you know what I mean? And then you're dropped or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of stuff, outside stuff that you can't control. Whereas the content space for me, I knew what I could and couldn't control, and I'm like, I can control this, so I put all my effort into that. And in a couple of years' time, I'd like to, have my own show on TV, on Fox, on Channel 9, Manifest and all that kind of stuff, you know, around sports, around personality. That's kind of my goals. And then doing tours, like comedy tours and all that kind of stuff with Ibi, the guy who had the podcast with What's the Go podcast, if you guys want to listen to that.
Shout out
to What's the Go podcast, my man Ibi. So if that happens, that's kind of my plan for the next couple of years, bro. What about you after footy? What would you see yourself doing?
I said this the other day, bro. If I'm well off, I'm disappearing. Like proper, like
what, off the like no one's gonna see nothing.
I'm off the grid, bro. Like
a little farm,
little farm.
No internet, no nothing. Just with swear. Why would you say that? Just because outside world?
Yeah, I just I've always wanted to just do my thing on my own, like just leave the outside world and just family and friends. But if like not the worst comes the worst, but if I need to still, I'd love to keep doing content if I'm not well off, like. Yeah. But I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm starting to learn about properties and all that kind of stuff. So
got a good team around.
Good team, good manager. Because all this stuff I couldn't do on my own, bro. I always say this, bro. The school system in Australia is not built for the outside world.
Oh, well, I think that's just the school system in general, bro. Yeah. You just think like the stuff that you learn in school, you don't really. It's like.
Nah.
Do you really apply it to real life?
Never.
You know what I mean? I'd say like I went to uni, bro. So I did college as well in the States. Yeah. So I did college in the States while I was because I got a scholarship to go out there and play. And that stuff, that's when you're learning a bit more because you're at the higher level and then you're deep diving into things that you're interested in and then you can apply that to your life or whatever. But the stuff that you learn 9 to 5 when you're in school is just like you don't really take it with you outside. They're not teaching you how to manage properties or make a stable income or personality traits that relationship stuff. They're not teaching you all of that. You're learning math, science, and how to spell. And then when you get out of school, there's AI and there's spell check. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to be able to spell, bro. Nah. You know what I mean? But it's that's what it is in life, man. Like how the system set up, bro.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Quick one, Mayday fam. 80% of yous are not subscribed. That's mad disrespectful. Come on, guys. Hit the link. Nah. Do whatever you want. Bro, you're fit, man. Do you train it often?
Bro, I'm on the Ozempic now, man.
What's that? Is that like a steroid?
Nah, I'm on the peptides, bro. A lot of man don't know, but man's on the peptides now.
Yeah,
man.
like,
So basically, I've always struggled like losing fat. A lot of people say it's a way to cheat, basically, but I don't think so. But it's basically you can take. You not heard of peptides?
I've heard of it, but it's illegal for us.
Oh,
we're not allowed to. But I know I've heard that.
So no players are on it.
Nah, you're not. Oh. I don't know if players are on it, but because I'm not on it, I'm still fat. So, yeah, I'm definitely not on it.
Bang out some NRL players on a peptide. There's different types of ones. So, the one I'm on is, I think it's called Wolverine for like muscle development and all that kind of stuff. Because I've always, basically, when my football career got towards the end, I had 2 big injuries. So I had Achilles, bro.
Oh, no way.
Bro, I tore both of them, bro.
Damn,
hell. So I playing football. So I basically tore one. Did all the rehab, yada, yada, yada. I got back strong. First game back, bang, other one gone.
What?
Yeah. So, but what I didn't know is that when you tear one Achilles, if you don't do the right rehab and the right stuff, the other one's more likely to go because you're kind of like...
You're using one foot all the time.
Yeah, you're kind of like bouncing off one. You're putting more pressure on one, which forced the other one to go. And then after that, I put on a bit of weight and I was just like, I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't, in my best headspace. And I was training. And it's just that stubborn belly fat, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it was. But a lot of people are scared to say that on it. I don't really care, bro.
Nah, bro, but I feel like your genetics as well. Like Nigerians got freaking
they've got that
genetics,
the
bro.
African genes, my G. So yeah, man, I'm training. I'm going Europe with the missus soon. So hopefully by then I'll be shredded. Do you know what I mean? I need to be in that holiday body, man. Europe summer.
He's doing like a whole of Europe or going back home? And
I'll go back home, go see the fam. It was obviously World Cup coming up this year, so I'll probably be there for that. Hopefully a couple England games, catch a few England games, and then I think we're going Europe, Portugal, Spain, all them kind of places, man. You done Europe before, obviously.
I've went to England, but we're staying in York.
York?
So yeah, bro.
Was that football for footy?
We played test match there, but like we're staying in York, and my brother's like, bro, York's like an old town. Like, it's far from everything.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, nothing there, bro.
Yeah, nothing there.
So it was cool. It was chill, but it was just like boring. Like, what do you do in York?
I mainly just go see all my family, all my friends, and then this year will be the missus, so we'll just be doing whatever and seeing her family. She's got a bit family friends up there as well, man. I was gonna ask you because obviously you said you went England with footy trips. You done the Magic Round?
Yeah,
many times. What's Magic Round like as a player?
Nah, it's pretty weird, because you like walk in and then you'll see like 4 other teams. So it's like 8 teams stay in one hotel, and you're just seeing everyone, and you're like, "Oh, this is weird."
Yeah,
like you're seeing everyone, and then you go to the sheds, and like the team before you's using the sheds, or the team after you.
And it's all the players.
Yeah, so it's all players, but it's cool because like you get to see some of your boys and get to see players and say hello to them. Like everyone's nice, bro. Everyone's genuinely nice and says hello, and that there's no like stuck up gronks.
And is there rules around going out at Magic Round?
Depends, bro. Like if you're young and single, like do your thing.
Yeah.
But like some boys have misses, so some chill. Like I'm not the type to go out, bro. I kind of get anxiety. Like
oh really?
Yeah. So especially now,
people.
Yeah, just like a lot of people. Like
because you must obviously get recognised a lot.
Yeah, especially Brisbane, bro. Brisbane's footy city, bro.
It is. They're heavy on the footy.
Heavy, bro. Like you'll go like on a walk to dinner and you just see everyone wearing like their jerseys and you're like, what the hell? And then they'll come up like, oh, bro, can I get a photo? And you're like, yeah. And then the next one's, oh, can I get a photo? And then it's just...
And then it's a line.
Yeah,
once one person...
Yeah, one. Oh.
And you can't say no.
Nah, I can't.
You can never say no. Do you know what I mean?
I can't say no.
Same for me. I'd say like, if the way I see it is, they're the kind of ones that are paying your bills, really.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you always got to be nice to them. Doesn't matter how many photos. Like they're just normal people, just like me and you. If I see someone that I've idolized or I see on TV or so, I get a bit starstruck as well. Do you know what I mean? So I completely understand it from them. But from your perspective, it must be,
Nah, it's cool, but it's like, do you ever get those like idiots that take a photo and then they will say something after?
Yeah,
I hate those ones, bro.
Yeah, that does piss me off, bro.
It burns me, bro. Like they'll get can I get a photo? And then they're real nice. And then after they take it, they're like, oh, like
you shit anyway. Or like, I get that one a lot. Like they'll say something, and then afterwards they'll be like, Barrow shit, bro. And I'm like, you prick.
But it's not necessary, bro. Like I was just being nice to you, and then you want to go say that. But.
Yeah, that happens, man.
Let's get into that a little bit. How did you end up just coming down here and then supporting Para? Was it just random or?
Yeah, it was random. So for me, I was actually it was so I was living like 10, 15 minutes from the stadium at the time when I moved here. Obviously playing football semi-professional. The team that I was playing for was Mayday, yada, yada, yada. And then my friend was like, the thing that I was missing when I was doing content creation, so I was only doing soccer content, football content, you know, and A-League is very different to Premier League back home. So different. I was like missing that. I was missing seeing like passionate fans. You know what I mean? Like I love going to a game and you just see passionate. Everyone cares about what's going on. Like it's everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And my friend was like, oh, you should just have a little have a look at, you know, some highlights of footy or rugby. And I was like, I want to see what rugby thing's about. Yeah. And I remember I watched a couple highlights on YouTube. I was Benji Marsh. I was Benji Marsh, and then there was Cleary, and then there was like Matty Johns, and I was like, yo, this is kind of sick, you know. I kind of like how they're moving and the different moves that they were doing. And I thought that when I first, because rugby, I thought it was just like, boom, you're just running at each other, like two dudes just running at each other. But it's way more technical than that. Way more. When I'm watching it and I'm seeing the highlights and I'm seeing the clips and I'm watching it and I'm seeing the plays that they're running and the dummies and all, I'm like, this is interesting. So that's when I just put out a video. I was like, all right, what team should I support? And then a lot of people was Para, Dogs, Penrith, everyone, like I think Sharks even messaged me and all of that kind of stuff. And I was more drawn to Para because I was like, I can actually go to the games. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I was like, Penrith was a bit far for me. Dogs, it was like on the fence a little bit. And then everyone else was I'm not going to Manly. I was like, nah. And Para was so close to me. And I was like, you know what? This team feels like I can actually get around it, and I can. And the fans for me felt the most passionate. I don't want to say Para fans are the best in the world, but you know what I'm saying? They're up there. They've been through some heartbreak, and everyone was like, "Nah, don't go for Para, bro. Don't go for Para. They're gonna be shit. This and that." And then I picked Para, and that was the team I went with. Luckily enough that the social media team were like, oh, we kind of would like to work with you on some things. I was like, oh, that's cool as well. But that didn't dictate if I was going to support them or not. Regardless, if I support a team, I'm going to support a team. Do you know what I mean? And then, I just loved, when I went to the NRL space, I just loved how the passion from the fans, bro. That's what keeps me going. That the amount of fans that just love the game for what it is just reminds me of back home with football. Do you know what I mean? That's where I get my kind of fix from, you know what I mean? So
I feel like the NRL or like teams, they're starting to bring in like content creation a little bit more, but back in the day it wasn't a big thing. But I feel like, bro, that's what's going to get them more attraction, more views, more like funny skits or videos that just pop off, like bringing someone like yourself in more, bringing someone like I was with also Jackson Fats last week, and they said they don't really do stuff with the WAS, like the team won't let them, and I was like, bro, like they should be looking into it, like, because bro, in 10 years, watch the NRL like content creation world's just gonna, I see like yesterday I was on YouTube, Melbourne Storm bringing out videos, West Tigers brought out a vlog. Heaps of teams are doing vlogging. Penrith
was doing was it a documentary series when they
like started it, yeah. So like they were doing their thing, but I feel like that's the space that NRL's going to, and it's perfect for people like you, bro.
Bro, the NRL need to let. I mean, if there was one thing that would change at the moment is the copyright issues that they're using for people that are reacting to NRL content, bro.
Bro, I actually got a strike for that.
This is what I'm saying. You're a player, and you can't even promote the game globally.
It's helping them, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't understand why the NRL does copyrights us. If you see a sport like football, how many times do you watch the highlights or clips of football somewhere, and you're not in England, you watch the Premier League highlights, or you watch this, or you watch that. They let people react to those clips because they know it's growing the game globally.
Smart, bro.
So that's one thing that I would love to change, or love them to have a talk with them and say, hey man, let these content creators, you as a player can't even react to your own clip because you're getting copyrighted by the NRL and you play in the NRL. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that changes over the years, and they realize, because I think even Americans have tried to react and they've said, oh, I can't even react to clips of you guys playing because you just copyright me.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think they don't really see it as
growing the game.
Yeah, growing the game. But like it is like one little clip on TikTok could hit 1 million views. That's 1 million extra people watching your stuff. Like that's why I reckon American sports and like European sports, they pop off because they just let everyone else do their work, bro. They're just sitting there like this.
Essentially, it's free promo, bro.
Exactly.
If I do a reaction to, you scoring a try and it gets 1 million views and the NRL didn't have to post it, you're getting free promo.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like people are going to be like, oh, what a tackle, or what a hit, or when was the game? When did it happen? When the highlights? I'm going to go watch the highlights now, or I'm going to go watch it live or something. I want to watch the next game. It's adding more eyes to the game. So I don't understand the thought process behind it, but hopefully one day they'll, open their eyes, bro.
Even with yourself, do you see like people reacting to your stuff and like sharing your stuff, and you're just like free promo?
Yeah, same. I think we Pop the Balloon. We had it's weird when people react to it because especially there's these two people that I've watched for years. They're called Abba and Preach. I think they got like, I don't know, they're American. They're two people. They got like 3-4 million on YouTube. And they reacted to one of my Pop the Balloon videos, and I was like, "Rah, that's mad!" Because when you watch someone, you never think they're gonna see your content. That's for me as sole content creator. I never think I put out a video. I'm like, oh, I get like 100,000 people see it or 200, whatever. But you never think, oh, they're gonna see it. Yeah. And then they react to it. It's like, oh, it's a cool feeling. Do you know what I mean? But it's better for me because then I'm going, well, all their audience, all their 3 million. I'm going to go watch the video. I'm going to go to the original video and then it's going to boost my views.
Exactly, bro.
So it's free promo for me. So yeah, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
I forgot to mention, but you actually done a song with Joey, eh?
Oh,
How's that? Bro, I reckon you're a beast, bro. Honest. I said to Joey, well, your stuff's ass, but Olan's, bro, he does his thing, bro.
Hey, Joey, you gonna take that?
Nah, shout out Joey, Manu, bro. I miss you, love you, bro.
Oh, I love you, Joey. But
yeah.
Nah, it was good, man.
Thing on that.
Bro, it was good. I love the fact, again, like, that he was doing something outside his comfort zone, and like just the Roosters boys were just getting around it and they were just having fun with it and doing stuff and not caring what anyone else is going to say. Yeah, we like making music, we're not professional rappers, but we're going to go have some fun on this beat. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit of fun for me as well. We shot the music video, but I don't know what happened with the music video, bro. Bro, we shot the music video, gave it to the guy, just never saw the content, bro. Like, was bagging, it was like, yo, where's the video? Where's the video? We just never saw it, so we couldn't put it up. But shout out to Joey, man. Maybe we'll refilm it when he comes to Oz again, man. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoy doing it, man. Just again, outside my comfort zone, just have a little bit of fun, try something different, you know, and have fun with it, bro. But I'm glad you liked it. The boys were listening to it.
Bro, we used to pump it in the bus and like change rooms.
No
all the
way.
time. And then I would be like, oh, who's that other guy? And they're like, oh, you know that Tekkers? I go, oh yeah, and they're like, yeah, that's him. And I knew straight away from the voice. Accent.
Oh,
like, but it sounded like you were a drill, like
I was on a drill team. So the boys were pumping my tunes in the changing room.
Bro, even at the games, I've heard it a few times at Combank.
No way,
brothers, I've heard it. I was like, oh, bro, like,
Joey, we gotta run the music video again. Joey Manu, we gotta run it. That's sick, bro. That's sick.
Them boys are.
I feel like that Roosters crew when like before we
all
separate, like Swaliti, you, Joey Manu. I feel like you had like a good little.
Bro, all doing our thing there, bro, and like it was just like. It was like we were being ourselves, but he was just posting it and it was popping off, and then he was doing the music. And he was kind of early on the scene of like posting and not really caring like he was going to get a backlash. He's one of the OGs, bro, of vlogging. Yeah, because I actually remember when he was streaming. Yeah. Because I used to Twitch stream. You Twitch stream? I used to, I used to. And when this would have been like 3 or 4 years ago. When I was streaming, and then he like raided me on streaming, and then he followed me on Insta. And I remember showing my chat. I was like, Joey Manu followed me, boys. I'm like, I'm in now. I'm in the crew now. Do you know what I mean? And he was back then, 3 or 4 years ago. He was on the gaming thing. So yeah, man. Nah, he's been on it from early, man. And he's just always himself. You know what I mean? Just chill, vibing. Yeah. I love that, man. And how did you get in touch with like us? Because this page? Like I said, I didn't even know until my media guy messaged me. The media brother reached out to me. He said, hey, we're just looking for some guests. Would you like to come on? I'll send you the dates, yada, yada, yada. I was like, yeah, bro, sure, man. Yeah. I'll come through. And then he just said, yeah, this is the time and date. And I was like, fuck yeah. Like I said, I love what you guys are doing. Yeah. I mean, the guests that you've had, you know,
Benji, Cleary, and then obviously you got a bit desperate with me. So I'm
bro, nah.
I'm like, we ain't got no one left. Bring Tekkers on. Bring him on. So it's good, bro. It's like, I love what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Doing your bit, bro. It's good to like talk to someone different, bro.
Yeah, not so much in the footy space.
Yeah, because I kind of like to distance myself from it, and then I want to hear different stories, and I've always loved content creating. Like I like the way you're doing your thing, Gang, the also Jackson Fats. He's all doing. It's better for Australia and New Zealand, bro. Like
it's true, man.
We need more content creations, bro. Because there's not many that are popping, but there's like a few.
And the thing is, I think we need to work together a bit more, like just content creators in general in Australia. In NZ, they work together a lot.
Yeah, bro, they do.
They all link up. They all create content together. But in Oz, it's not really like that. And
egos, bro.
It's a bit. No one really links up too much. Like one or two people really, but not really. People aren't really linking up and creating content together. Which everyone, if you create a crew, you see the sidemen. Do you know what I mean? You see people like that. You can bring everyone together and create something special that everyone wants to watch, and then it's Australian culture, you know what I mean?
Bro.
Different people from different backgrounds, you know, but hopefully one day.
Definitely it should happen, bro. Once everyone like starts to learn the game and starts realizing we need each other for content, because people are stuck in their ways like, nah, I'm doing my thing by myself. But bro, if we all help each other, bro, we're all gonna win at the end of the day.
So you were born in Blacktown, yeah?
Yeah, born in Blacktown.
So what's it like growing up in the West, man?
It's normal, bro. It's like obviously low economically and that kind of stuff. Like grew up in houses, just doing my thing. Public schools. All the friends that I had growing up are still my friends now. Yeah. So
was it hard growing up in the West and also chasing the footy dream? Because the friend, I don't know what your friend circle was around you. You know, there's people that either go two ways. You either go the way of like same in England. It's like either football. Or drill. Or drill. Literally, that's it. The two paths that you take. Footy, music, or the streets. You know what I mean? So was it similar?
Yeah.
Kind of Mount Druitt way where it's like you had the choice of I'm going left or I'm going right.
Nah, 100%, bro. It was always like we always said it when we were younger. It's either footy or like the streets. You don't like sit on the fence. So obviously, like grew up in the streets, but like I didn't grow up in the streets, if that
like
makes sense.
You were like one circle away.
Yeah, like one circle away. Like I know the streets well, but I'm not deep into it. Like I'm not gonna go do all that stuff. Like
that's the best way to be honest, because I feel like you can see it, and then you're like, I don't want to be involved in it. But if something pops off, then I know it's a cool.
Yeah. Like it's just like like kind of like that. But yeah, the boys like that. Obviously, you know, like grew up with, they know like the dreams you're trying to chase. So they're not coming, oh no, come with us, bro. We're going to go do this. Like, you need to come with us. They're more like, bro, you know what? Like, I chose this life. You go and choose that life. It's better for you.
And what I found with my boys is like, it's kind of cool. Like they live vicariously through you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you making it and getting to the level that you were getting to is a W for them.
100%.
Because they're like, I'm glad one of us is there, because that's a part of me. That's my boy. Do you know what I mean? So that's how they see it. That's when you're younger and they're pushing you towards that direction. They knew you had the talent to go. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
100. But I feel like that's where kids are stuck these days. There's especially in out west. You know, it's really kind of still just the streets or if you're gifted, you just go and do footy or something like that.
But that's where we need to come in and
that's what I want. That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Even if you're not in the footy dream, or even if you know, there is other avenues that you can take.
9 to 5, bro. Like,
and bro, 9 to 5 is not the craziest thing, as people say it is. You know what I mean? Like, even if you take your streets path, how long does it last? You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. And then you realize who's your circle once you start going to jail. You know, getting in trouble. You realize there's only maybe 6 people from the 50 people you're hanging around that's gonna come visit you, give you money, give your family money. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to build this platform, so we can do like keep kids out of the street, keep kids out of trouble, and just show them there's more to life than just, you know, that kind of stuff. Obviously, like people are still gonna choose that life, which is fine, you know, like it's not fine, but it's like that you chose that. Like I'm not gonna come and physically come and drag you.
Can't save everyone.
I can't save everyone.
You can't, bro.
Yeah,
but there's people that are on the fence that are thinking yada yada yada, where you can kind of
you can kind of tip them over, like, bro, this is like 9 to 5 is not that bad, or like helping someone else is not that bad. You don't have to rob someone, you don't have to do this. But yeah, I can see why, you know, people choose the streets. lost family, no father figure, no parents. You know, easy money,
fast.
Yeah,
quick.
fast money, quick, and they grew up with nothing. So I can see, because I've been there where I've wanted to dabble into that stuff, but it's like I think God chose me to go and do this life to teach people. Like, nah, that's not what you want to do. And yeah, there's big things coming. Like I said, like
No, it's big, man.
with yeah, and it's not like it's gonna be like we're gonna charge an arm and a leg. It's like sometimes it's gonna be free, sometimes it's just I'm not doing any of the things. I wanted, to be honest, I spoke to my media guy and I wanted to do like clinics for free and that, but it's just not realistic now.
Feasible.
Yeah, it's not realistic.
Because if you're hiring somewhere out, you're doing something.
Exactly.
Everything costs money, bro.
That's what I mean, like,
So,
especially the government, man.
Yeah,
like,
and if you're, unless you're Elon Musk.
Yeah. Unless you're like a...
it's coming out your pocket. You know what
Exactly,
I'm saying?
bro.
So, no, I hear that.
Nah, but yeah, bro, it's... yeah, I'm just trying to do my thing like you, bro. Anything else you got to say, lad?
Nah, I think we what I asked about. I wanted to know about the footy. I wanted to know about the positions. You told me about the hardest positions. I wanted to know about someone. Maybe we could touch on before we finish because you said you're very in touch with your Samoan side,
yeah.
and like the rivalry between Samoans and Tongans.
Yeah.
What does it stem from? I know at the end of the day, you lot love each other.
Yeah.
It's all love. But like, where does that kind of rivalry stem from, or does it come mostly from footy, or is it from other things as well?
No, it's just something you grew up with, I think, because like the Tongans put it on us that we got colonized by China and that. And they've never been colonized, and they were running the country for a while in Samoa. So it's like, yeah. And then the Samoans get angry.
The colonization.
The Samoans get angry and they're like, oh, but we're better. And then, yeah, it's just a clash. But, bro, I'll say this: Samoans and Tongans, they're exactly the same. They're just two different little islands. It'll be like Nigerian
and Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana. Like, it's the same thing, but it's
same.
just, yeah, like you have your banter and that kind of
But
stuff. It's all love, bro. Bro, most of my best mates are Tongan. So it's like, I grew up with Tongans, I grew up with Samoans, but yeah, it's just a funny banter. Like, no one takes it serious.
Yeah.
Like, there's never any like, oh, no, we're going to fight over you being Tongan or you being Samoan. It's just, yeah, a funny banter. And yeah, it just all stems from the colonization. Yeah.
And then footy is the way you can get one over on each other.
Yeah. Footy, oh, yeah, that's a massive thing.
That
like,
splits.
the Samoan and the Tongans, like,
When they play.
Mad beef, like, for that time. But then it's all love, bro. At the end of the day, we're all like loving each other, like photos. Because at the end of the day, we're all boys, like we're all close. And the way the game's going, soon it's just gonna be Islander Central, like.
Bro, it is, man.
Yeah.
Where are all the black people in NRL though?
Bro, I think
what is going on
they're
there?
just like
I'm
bro,
talking
we're
about
fast. But
well, only thing I could think about was like, I was like, all right, if I grew up in Australia and I wanted to play footy, my parents would be like, you're not playing that one. You are not playing that one. Because this don't brain damage, you're not playing that one.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I can think. I'm like, maybe all the Nigerians, Ghanaians, because they would be like, if they were playing foot, they'll be on the same level as Islanders for me. Because in terms of our physique and our stature and genetics, they've got the same, they've like maybe not as big and powerful, but they'll be on the wing, they'll be doing fast, strong. Do you know what I mean? Right. So I'm like, why is there not that many black NRL players? And I was thinking maybe because the parents, when they were younger, said, nah, you're not playing that. Because my parents would be like, no way.
So when I grew up around a lot of Africans. Like Mount Druitt was full of them, bro.
Yeah,
Blacktown. And then I went to high school in Blacktown, and then even more.
Yeah.
But they all just play like basketball, soccer. Like you tell them to come play footy, and they're like, nah. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like they always go, I'm too smart. Like I'm not doing that. But yeah, I reckon, bro. Like if they really took footy serious. They're on the same level as Pacific Islanders. Because you look at the genetics, like you look at Francis Ngannou, Izzy, all of these like Africans, bro. Look at their genetics. Crazy,
it's true,
bro.
Man. Maybe we get more Africans in the NRL,
yeah,
man.
You gotta
put it out there. Come on, Niger, man. Let's get you, man, in the NRL, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, repping. But yeah, I like that. That's a big chat, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Interesting conversation.
Actually, I wanna leave this as a what do you reckon's the best cuisine food wise like?
For me,
yeah,
it's gonna sound basic, but man, I'm just a Chinese man, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a Chinese man, bro. English Chinese, it just hits differently, bro.
Yeah, Kai said that he's like the food in England's way better.
I wouldn't say way better. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about cuisines in general. I think Australia has better food
Yeah.
because the restaurants are just out this world.
The restaurants.
There's just too, like in Sydney, you can go to, I've been to like 10, 8. My missus, her best thing is to go to different restaurants. So she loves spending my money, bro. Like, send the man broke out here. But she loves, and every single one, I'm like, this is great food. Every single restaurant in Sydney, I feel like is decent food. So from the food perspective, I think Sydney is levels. Yeah. But I would say Chinese is my favorite cuisine. But if I'm going to go, my home food is definitely going to be like Nigerian food.
Well,
jollof rice. Have you had Nigerian food before?
Nah.
No, you ain't.
I've had like heaps of mates that thing, but they never bring it.
Yeah, because your mum's gonna cook it, or they got to put it in a container, bring it to you. Yeah. No, there's a restaurant in Newtown. We should check it out. Maybe we should do a vlog.
Bro, we should, bro. Because I've been trying to look for African cuisine for ages, because I want to try fufu. Not that fufu, the thing one.
I got you. The one in Nigeria, we call it panded yam.
Oh, panded yam.
Yeah, so it's like a yam thing with like the okra and the stew, and you dip it in the yam and boom, bro, bang it. I'll take you. We'll go to the Newtown one. And you can vlog it, and we'll do some videos.
Nah, let's do it, bro.
Get a few of the boys down there. Get Kai to come as well, bro.
Yeah, no, I'll get. Bro, the boys love you, so when I told them I'll have you on, they're like, no way. I go, yeah, but too bad we're versing Para this week. So, yeah.
I'm like, worst weekend to be versing Para, man. Go easy on the boys, please.
Nah, but yeah, I appreciate you pulling up, brother, bro.
Thanks for having me all the way out in the sticks, man. Got me out in the
in the trenches, bro.
You know, I love it, man. I love it in the West. I feel comfortable here.
Yeah. It's a bit like your hometown.
Yeah, honestly, I feel comfortable in the West. I've been telling my missus, I'm like, you know what? I was driving out here, and I was like, so much green, and trees. I'm like, I could live out here,
city, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, I could live out here. You know, it's not too bad. You know, you find a little nice house, little nice area. She's like, nah, I'm not moving to that trip. I'm like, babes, come on.
Nah.
But yeah, man, thanks for having me, bro. We'll link up. We'll link up soon, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely link up. To all the viewers, anyone when you want to give a shout out to?
So if you're listening, make sure you go watch, Pop the Balloon on YouTube. Funny dating show. Just Olan Tekkers on the YouTube, and just follow and comment, and we appreciate you guys for listening, man. That's it, man.
What else? Spotify, run it up. YouTube, run it up, bro. We got mad special guest. Appreciate the brother pulling up. So
thanks for having me, bro.
Don't just sit there watching Mayday, get into the mix. If you're a young baller chasing your NRL dreams, or just want to be part of a proper community winning new prizes each month, the Mayday Club is the spot. It's based on modules, training, and giveaways. Let us quickly run through the free tiers we got. By joining Standard, you'll get access to all modules and community chats. If you want to upgrade to Premium, you'll also get live calls every week and post-game vlogs. You can also earn $10 clipping and promoting Mayday with 100k views, and get one free giveaway entry every month. For our VIPs, you'll be in the running for exclusive lucky dip with a one-on-one session with me and Tiny, which includes training, mentorship, or lunch. You'll also get 5 bonus giveaway entries and 30% commission of every mate you bring in. Sign up today.